Hey everyone, how's it going? Well, I wasn't gonna make a video, but I thought, what the hell, I'll make a video. I was taking a break anyway, my knees are sore. But I'm standing in the back of the old shit spreader manure truck here, in the old GMC 9500. And I've been spreading some manure. You can see it's snowing right now. But we've been having really good weather. You know, it hasn't been really that cold for November, December. But we're coming into some cold weather next week. I think by Wednesday, I believe it's back down to -10, and then Friday, Saturday's like -24. So I was spreading manure, and yesterday I had a problem where my chain wouldn't turn, so I had to dig all this manure out. I dug most of it out with the hoe, and then we used a shovel, and we found out that the floor is getting to be rotten. It's rusted out, and the chain was getting caught. And you can see right here, you can see daylight through there. So that's not really the problem there, but I am going to weld that. It's cracked right across here, and it's rusted out right through there. So I got this plate here that I'm doing, and I'm pretty sure the problem area was right here, because where is it? Right here, as you can see there, it's cracked right by the support. It's rusted out there, so I got an angle iron underneath there, and I welded it. Oh, that was hard. It's right in between the tires, and I could barely stick my head in there, but I got probably about, I don't know, 1.5 2 foot piece in there, and welded against the other support to help hold the floor up. So I think that's what was happening here. There was a couple frozen lumps in here, and I think one was pushing it down, and one of the bars got wedged up or caught up against there. So and this was all cracked out too, so I got this plate here and I'm welding it in right now. The main part is for me is to get it as smooth as possible right here, so there's no jagged edges. This floor really needs a whole new floor. Like I'd probably use heavier sheet than that, maybe. I don't know what size that is. Looks like 1/8 of an inch, I don't know, but I'd have a whole couple sheets in here, and what you're supposed to do is you put the sheet from the front, and then you kind of stagger the other one just underneath it, below it, so the chain can't catch. So that's why, where I believe, I don't know where the end of the sheet was here, can't tell anymore. So the next time I think I'm going to have to get some sheets of iron here and put it in. But anyway, so like I said, I got to get this as smooth as I can, and then after that, that doesn't matter as much because the chain always goes that way. And then I got to get another sheet and weld that up. I don't know, this is all I have. I think I'm going to have to cut that one in half, put it over there by the welder, and then get something on this side. I do have a strip of metal. Where is it? Oh, right here. I was thinking of using this guy. Maybe somehow like that. Utilize that somehow, because I'm kind of short on flat iron. Anyway, I'm going to keep on welding here. And it's snowing and making everything wet. So I could have been spreading manure today. I'll be almost caught up with what I have to do. So okay, I'm back. I took a break. My back was hurting, and I watched a little bit of Nick's live stream with Straight Pipe Acres. They're hauling their sprayer home, so I took a break and watched that for a second, but I gotta get back to this, so sorry guys. I might come back later if you're still on. But okay, I finished. I got this welded up, ground down, so it's like smooth transition. That little piece of plate there, I don't know if I really should have did that. Maybe I should have just did strips this way, a couple of them, because there's barely any metal to weld to there. It's so rotten. But now it won't, now the floor won't go down, so I ground the crap out of it so it doesn't get caught on it. So it seems to be pretty smooth on there. So I'm going to switch to this side, cut this piece of metal in half, put it on there. Oh nice, look at that. That's soft. Why is it so soft here? I'm gonna have to go under there and look. I noticed some of the what do you call them? Box trusses, I guess. They're only made out of this stuff right there. And the bad thing is when I'm using the hoe, it drops a whole shitload at once. No pun intended. And it's kind of a heavy drop sometimes, so that's not good. I noticed some of them are bent under there. So, but I am gonna get this all cleaned out here, ready to put that sheet there, and then maybe I'll put a sheet across. See what happens here. Well, I definitely will put the sheet here. This is not so bad because there's a support right there, and then it goes on that side. But I really should put the sheet there too, because that's a good hole there. Yeah. Okay, let's do that. Okay. Well, I think I got her. And that's going to be enough. I think it'll get me going. I got that plate welded in there. All good there. I just got to do a little bit of grinding. And I got this plate in here. And what I really wish I would have had was some of that sheet there. About 3 feet wide. The whole length of the spreader. And I would have just dropped it right down this whole thing. But I would have to take the chains off. So, there's Dad. Hey Dad. Okay, so I'm pretty much done. I just gotta do some grinding. With the weather we've been having today, it's so wet, snow, and then the grinder had a bunch of crap on it and it would shoot in my face all the time when I'd start it. So anyway, let's finish this up here and then maybe I'll have time to take it for a spin. Okay, for those of you who don't know, this is my old manure spreader truck. It's spread a lot of manure for us. I only paid $5 for it when I got it. And that's when I got that little 450 case track loader too. But it could just barely reach over top to fill it. It works though, but it's a GMC 9500. And hell if I know what year it is. It's got to be late 60s. Late 60s. It's got the Detroit in it. I think it's a 6V whatever, I'm not sure. So, she's old antique. And she's got air. There she goes. It's got a 13 speed in it. I'm just going to let her build up with air, and then I can open the gate and run the chain. I'm going to put this stuff away here first. It seems to be going pretty good in here, except the chains are a little bit loose. I don't have any more tightener on there. So next step would be to take the link out. The two outside chains seem to be the loosest. So now I'm just gonna give her a grease job, the PTO shaft mainly underneath there, and then I'll try her out tomorrow. It's getting pretty dark out now, so by the time I get out there and that. So like I said, we only got a few more days of warm weather left. And that'll be it. We'll have to shut her down. So we've hauled quite a bit. I'll show you tomorrow how much we've done. I didn't film any of it, but I should film it. So anyway, we'll see you tomorrow. Well, good morning everybody. Well, actually afternoon now. So I've actually spread a couple loads, tried it out, and it works awesome. So that's where I'm spreading now, right out there. So it did snow a little bit, but see how much I spread. Well, it's kind of hard to see, but because it snowed on top of it a little bit. But that's what's making it possible for us to spread, because usually by this time we have a lot of snow, which makes it pretty much impossible to spread. So I'm giving her a go. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens in the spring. A lot of people ask me why you don't spread manure in the winter. Well, because one is because of the snow. Two is because you get these big frozen chunks like this, and I gotta make sure they don't go in there because they're like big rocks and they cause damage. So that's the thing. So I think that's caused the problem. One of them was in there, and the pressure was pushing down on the chain, and on the weak floor like that, it got the chain caught. So the old GMC in the Detroit is running good. So we're gonna keep on spreading. I spread 3 loads already. So now this manure here that I'm into is a mixture of old manure from about 5 years ago, and a mixture of straw bedding that we just pushed up from over there when we cleaned up the bedding. So it's mixed in, so I thought get rid of it. But I am starting to hit. You can see these big frozen chunks here. They're kind of mixed in here. But I am starting to hit some old stuff here that I did see. I think you can see it right in there. That's like the old manure there. So. But the top layer is froze, so I have to peel it off, throw it away to get to the good stuff, spreadable stuff. So I'm full right now, and we're gonna give her. Well, that's my last load for the day. It's actually darker than it looks, but you know what the camera does. So pretty much I got from right around there, dug into around there, and got into there. So that's not bad for, I think it was like 11:30 to 5. So yeah, you can see this is a pretty old manure. It's just like dirt now. That's frozen there. This part was probably frozen more because we were driving on it before, when we were climbing up here with the hoe and stuff and the cat. But we're starting to hit the twines now, getting bad, and that's getting into the old manure pile. So that's gonna be all I'm gonna be doing for there. I think tomorrow I'm just gonna grab this stuff, park on the other side there where it's hard, and grab all this stuff and then switch to the back. So I got another 2 days before the really cold weather starts coming in, and I hope to be done that by then. So anyway, I'm gonna go spread out this load, and that'll be it for today. I'm gonna go spread it. Well, got her done. Another day, another load, another manure pile getting smaller. All right, so thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe, and we'll talk to you all later.